Hey Aces, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to give a quick follow-up to my video about praying for Damar Hamlin. As you may know, I've mentioned that Skip Bayless wrote a tweet that he actually caught a lot of heat for, which he should have. And you guys can go back and look at my earlier video. But basically, I'm going to read you his tweet and then we'll go from there. So it says, no doubt the NFL is considering postponing the rest of the game, but how? This late in the season, a game of this magnitude is crucial to the regular season outcome, which suddenly seems so irrelevant. Okay, so again, I posted his tweet on my last video. I didn't want to be redundant, but I do want to follow up with what Shannon Sharpe and Skip Bayless, what happened today on their show Undisputed, right? So after Skip posted this tweet in regards to Damar Hamlin and his having a cardiac arrest on the field, Shannon skipped work yesterday, so he didn't come in. He needed some time to cool off, and I completely understand that because that tweet was so disrespectful to the health and well-being and just the life of Damar Hamlin while he's in the hospital, okay? So he comes back today, and Shannon is attempting to go into the monologue, basically explaining why he didn't show up yesterday. And he said in regards to Skip's tweet, it angered him and it hurt him. And he was talking about his brotherhood because, he's an NFL player. And he said that seeing, Damar Hamlin go down like that on the field, it really shook him to his core and it really bothered him. So while he was saying, Skip's tweet really upset me and I hope that he takes it down, he barely even got the sentence out before Skip Bayless cuts him off and says, oh, no, I'm going to stand by my tweet and I'm not taking it down. And Shannon is looking at him like, I can't even get through my monologue without you interrupting me. And so they're going like back and forth. And, Skip is saying, well, I was told that you weren't even going to bring it up. And, basically just him being protected after being so disrespectful. So my thing is, I feel like we're seeing them unravel in real time. Okay. I don't understand how Skip Bayless and other people have said this too, right? Other athletes have spoken on this, but I don't see how he could, one, tweet that in the first place while someone is fighting for their life, stand 10 toes down on it the next day. I guess, he was supposed to have given an apology, which he wasn't. And Shannon brought that up. He said, obviously the bosses thought that that tweet was problematic, which is why they told you to address it. And Skip was like, no, well, blah, blah, blah. And, he's backtracking on the air. Okay. So after he tweets that, stands 10 toes down in it, then interrupts Shannon during his monologue. Like, this dude is just, standing, doubling down on his disrespect. I don't see how he still has a job. He's not respected. He doesn't respect other people. And everyone was commending Shannon for keeping his composure because obviously, the power differential is always in the favor of someone who is not a bigger Black man, right? That's automatic. But it's not Shannon that should have been addressed. Okay, it's Skip. Not only was he disrespectful to Damar Hamlin and his family, okay, and the game of football, but also Shannon during his monologue. So this dude is just disrespecting everyone left and right, and then standing 10 toes down and saying, no, I'm not going to take down the tweet. No, I'm not going to apologize to their family or Damar. No, I'm not going to apologize to you. I'm not even going to let you say what you have to say and get a monologue off of your chest without me interrupting and centering myself and making it about me. This guy is so problematic. And on one hand, yes, Shannon is to be commended for his professionalism and keeping it together. But at the same time, you shouldn't have to work with someone who doesn't respect you, who doesn't acknowledge your humanity, who doesn't acknowledge the humanity of the young man in the hospital, literally fighting for his life. Okay? This goes so much deeper than just a tweet. When you're around someone, especially in a workplace, and they don't respect you, you can't get anything done. Like, it's tense, and that tension, you can cut it with a knife. And I saw that on Undisputed. And I feel like there's not enough accountability measures being held to Skip Bayless, because this is not the first, and I'm sure it won't be the last time that he talks out of the side of his neck, that he disrespects someone of color. And I feel like the reason why he does so is because he feels like he can. You know what I mean? Like, that's with anyone. That's little kids, toddlers. If you don't give them boundaries, they're going to continuously overstep and step on those boundaries every time. Like, that's human nature. So Shannon, I hope that he and Skip, I hope that he addresses the disrespect one, okay? Because you can't work with someone who doesn't respect you. Like, it's difficult to do, and it's impossible to really even get anything done. But two, the higher ups need to say something to Skip, because that was unacceptable. Okay. And Shannon, he's a multimillionaire. He was an NFL player. He has his own YouTube channel, actually. So he'll be okay. But I just feel like I'm watching the dynamic between the two dissolve in real time. And Matt Barnes made a video. He posted it online in his car, saying that he thinks that somebody's going to go upside Skip Bayless's head. He said, I don't know if it's going to be 2023 or 2024, but he said, I know it's going to happen. And I understand why he said that, because you can only talk slick for so long before you catch the wrong one on the right day. And and they let you know that I'm not the one to play with. And Shannon, he's in a suit, he's professional, but at the same time, this is Unc. And so I really hope that he took him behind the scenes and really set him straight verbally, and let him know that, one, just don't interrupt people while they're talking. That's rude off top. Two, he already took a day, to cool down. And he was just saying, I guess, trying to talk to him on the most basic level, human being to human being. He says, he looks in the camera and says, I hope the Skip takes the tweet down. And then Skip is like, no, I'm not taking it down. He's just, he's standing 10 toes down in his ignorance. This dude is being so disrespectful. And just with his whole chest. And I'm really struggling, because I don't understand how or why that's unacceptable, and or how it's accepted, how it's glossed over. And I guess I'm not even going to say I don't understand why. I do, especially, coming off of the past 4 years that we've had with Trump. Congress is in disarray right now, and just people are being just super petty. Like, I just feel like people are just being ultra disrespectful, and it's getting ridiculous. It really is. I hope Shannon straightened about. I really, really do, because that was beyond disrespectful. This young man is still in the hospital, Damar Hamil. I'm still praying for him and his family, but for Skip to just, disrespect Damar, disrespect Shannon, and it's like for it to just go unchecked like that, it's just going to escalate. It's going to keep getting worse. So I don't know. I'm going to stay tuned. I hope you guys do too. Let me know in the comments what you think. If there is an update, I'll, of course, bring it to you. And I'll talk with y'all later. Take care. Bye.